Isn't this the way it goes? You meet, fall in love, and get married. The getting married, the wedding, that in and of itself can be a thing, can it? And even if you happen to be one of those people who always imagined you would get married, suddenly, there is an actual real person who you are marrying with their own opinions and their own family. And one of your families was religious, one not, or you have different religious backgrounds, and one of you maybe has someone in your family who says there needs to be a minister. And so maybe you Google, or somebody suggests that maybe a UU minister might check the box and offend the fewest amount of people. And it was okay. Meaningful, I guess. Better than a lot of the weddings you'd attended. You don't give it much thought other than that. You're married, you've honeymooned, you've opened gifts, sent the thank you notes. You are just into living the marriage. Oh, sure, there might be a hiccup here or there, but it's good. It's good. And then before you know it, before you could have even imagined, religion is back up. This time, of course, it's about the kids you don't have yet. Or you do have them, or they're on their way. And we need someplace to help us raise these kids. Perhaps the word community is spoken. And maybe you are both in, or maybe one of you is like, how hard could it be to raise kids? We had good role models on the one hand, or we can comfort ourselves that we're smarter than our parents were. Or maybe one of you thinks, we already have community. Didn't you see all those people at our wedding? They'll help out. But okay, right? Marriage is about compromise, so you end up going to church. You don't know why you're there. You just hope your buttons don't get pushed and stuck there. You just hope you make it through the hour. And then there you are, crying. Maybe not crying, but choked up. You're feeling something. You didn't even know you were looking for something, maybe even needing something. None of this is conscious, of course. You are just living a life doing the things, trying to keep your promises to your spouse and your father-in-law. What are all these feelings? Perhaps it is, as Starhawk's poem said, we are all longing to go home to some place we've never been, a place half remembered and half envisioned, we can only catch glimpses of from time to time. Community. We are all longing for belonging. It starts sometimes with a yearning for a special one, that one special one, a beloved, a partner, a spouse. Yet we all also end up wanting something more than our own nest. We might not even know what community looks like in the dominant ethos of this country. We are all well-versed in the importance of being self-sufficient, taking care of our own, not trusting others. And yet our bodies, products as they are of the evolution of our species, our own bodies are hardwired with the knowledge that we need one another. In the back of our gray hymnals, there is a list of readings, and one of them is a favorite for folks. It's from George Odell, and he says this: we need one another when we mourn and would be comforted. We need one another when we are troubled and afraid. We need one another when we are in despair, in temptation, and need to be recalled to our best self again. And it ends with, we need one another when we come to die and would have gentle hands prepare us for the journey. All our lives we are in need, and others are in need of us. All our lives we are in need, and others are in need of us. Our bodies actually know this, and yet the message of our culture is anything but. And so I believe if we are lucky, we will, like Mike Cross, find ourselves in a moment in which we are exquisitely in the conflict, where we come in wanting to hold ourselves close, to not be offended, to check the box, but where our body reacts out of some ancient wisdom and recognition of that which is at our human core. We need meaningful connection. And we soften. We melt. And we let ourselves hope that maybe something more is possible. We let ourselves hope that we do in fact belong, that the thing we never thought could exist does, and it is real, and we felt it. I love that. I love that Mike was willing to share that with you, but what I love even more than that is Mike took it past the feeling. Or maybe better said, he invested in the feeling. He interacted, he showed up, he volunteered, not because he wanted to, exactly, but because he invested in the belonging he felt. Because yes, Starhawk's words echo in us. We are all longing to go home and to some place we've never been, a place half remembered and half envisioned. We can only catch glimpses of it from time to time. Community, somewhere there are people to whom we can speak with passion without having the words catch in our throat. She goes on, somewhere a circle of hands will open to receive us. Eyes will light up as we enter. Voices will celebrate with us whenever we come into our own power. Community means strength that joins our strength to the strength to the work that needs to be done. Arms to hold us when we falter, a circle of healing, a circle of friends, someplace we can be free. See, Mike's own words so clearly shared this. There is this longing, whether conscious or not, for a place, for a people where we can speak our passions, our truths, our loves, our belonging is so real, our voice doesn't even catch. There is this circle that lets us in, eyes that meet ours in solidarity and delight, people that call out in welcome and oneness. That is the soft landing of community. But both Starhawk and Mike know there's more to it. Community means strength. Yes, because it joins our strength with the strength of the whole so that together we can do that which we could not do alone. Which is to say, care for each other, teach the children, grow as parents, heal old wounds, make true friends, and continue to learn what it is to be a good and caring human in a world that does everything to shut that down. Mike says, lean in. The reality is community is not a spectator sport. It means strength, but only if you join your strength with it. This is the gift that Mike would give our church and all of us in it. You know, last week I shared with you a story from Sue Monk Kidd's book, The Book of Longings. Anna is a young woman, and she is chafing at the expectations and limits of the Middle Eastern home in which she lived hundreds of years ago. She is smart, and she is filled with imaginings she wisely keeps to herself, and she is struggling. She is struggling and caught in that pull that is the need to fit in on the one hand and the pull to one's own becoming on the other, and she is isolated and misunderstood. But one of her aunts, Yaltha, says to her, I see the largeness in you. It was a profound gift of the Spirit, because what she was saying is no matter how others see you, no matter the limits of culture and society, I see who you are and who you were meant to be. There is an invitation from aunt to niece, for the niece not to settle. And for me, it is the essence of the gift that Mike is offering to each of us this morning. He's saying, I know the soft and surprising landing that was that first feeling of belonging, that hope, that exhale, that sweetness. But there's so much more to it. I see the largeness in you, in us. There's so much more possible. Step into it. Step in, lean in. Nobody's trying to cheat you. You don't need to be perfect. You bring who you are. You're enough. And together we are so, so much more. Our cups will be fuller, more full than we could imagine. Really. Lean in. I see the largeness in us. Community means strength that joins our strength to do the work that needs to be done, arms to hold us when we falter, a circle of healing, a circle of friends, someplace where we can be free. Because none of us are free until all of us are free. So lean in, lean in, lean in. So may it be. All my relations, Shanti, Shalom. Amen.